You're looking fitter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have
It's
you
the
been
inspiration of all this running that you guys talk about.
Have you been
for us
riding
listeners.
along with him as well?
Yep, I ride at the back. Max leads the way, and then I ride at the back just to kind of shield, just in case.
And what do you have to be careful of, Max, when you're riding particularly?
I have to be careful to avoid all the potholes and just make sure I don't really jolt myself, because that could lead on to quite a big injury.
Yeah.
But so far I've been quite lucky, apart from one time when I fell off my bike and I broke my hand when I was a bit younger. So hopefully that doesn't happen again.
How many fractures have you experienced? Do you know?
Well, I got to a very high number and then I kind of lost count, but well over 20.
Wow. All right. You are a superstar, Max. There's no question about it. 0033300. All right, superstar guest time now. Vassos, over to you.
Our next guest is, frankly, our favourite and our best. He's the bravest boy in the whole wide world. He's already raised millions of pounds for charity and filled the O2 Arena for us. Now he's getting on his bike to raise even more money for charity. So let's all relax and hold the tracks. It's Supermax.
Good morning, Supermax.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, great, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for being here again. You are my hero. You know that. You are my hero. And I have lots of heroes, but you are my ultimate hero, and I really mean that, Max. Can you tell everybody the condition you're challenged by on a daily basis, what that might be, please?
It's Osteogenesis Imperfecta.
All right, and what does that mean?
It means that my bones are going to be, they break a lot more easily, and I get a lot fatigued and tired and have less energy than other people.
All right. Well, you say you have less energy than other people. It feels to me like you have like miles more than most people. So how are you at the moment? How is your physical condition at the moment?
At the moment, I'm ready to go and up and about. I hurt my shoulder recently, but hopefully a full recovery soon.
All right, okay. What are you training for, Supermax?
I'm training for a 26.2 mile bike ride, so a marathon, to raise awareness and money for the Brittle Bone Society.
All right, and so far, tell us about your training runs. Training rides. Sorry, I'm all about the running. Training rides. How many miles have you done? What kind of training rides have you completed?
Well, when I had the idea to do a sponsored cycle ride, I had only ever ridden 5 miles.
Yes.
Then I did a training run for 8 miles, then went up to 13, and a week and a half ago I did 20 miles. So on Sunday the 19th, I am planning to do the full marathon.
All right, brilliant. Now, Dad Steve is here. Morning, Steve.
Good morning, Chris.
How are you,
Great to
pal?
see.
Great to see you again.
Thank you. Yeah, very, very well. And we're all behind Max for Max's marathon for Sunday.
All right, so tell us about the idea. Who had it? When did it happen? And how come? How did you organise it?
Well, it's all down to Max. From over the years, over the last 11 years since he's really known about his condition, he's been involved in all sorts of different activities. And as he's getting older now and he's at senior school, he's been making many more of his own choices for medical choices, and also how he wants to make choices about why he lives and his purpose. And
all right, and you're looking fitter.
Thank you. Thank you. It's the inspiration of all this running that you guys talk about.
Have you been
for us
riding
listeners.
along with him as well?
Yep, I ride at the back. Max leads the way, and then I ride at the back just to kind of shield, just in case.
And what do you have to be careful of, Max, when you're riding particularly?
I have to be careful to avoid all the potholes and just make sure I don't really jolt myself, because that could lead on to quite a big injury.
Yeah.
But so far I've been quite lucky, apart from one time when I fell off my bike and I broke my hand when I was a bit younger. So hopefully that doesn't happen again.
How many fractures have you experienced? Do you know?
Well, I got to a very high number and then I kind of lost count, but well over 20.
Wow. All right. You are a superstar, Max. There's no question about it. Do you have a special bike? Do you have a couple of bikes or what?
Yes, I have a bike that I've been riding for the past year, and it's gone through mud, rain, sleet.
Is it a mountain bike? Is it a trails bike? Is it a gravel bike? What kind of bike? How would you describe it?
It's like a off-roady, on-roady mix between.
Yeah. Okay, cool, super cool. All right, so where's this going to take place, this amazing marathon bike ride?
It's going to take place around Basingstoke, and I'm going to be riding just around a route that's mainly countryside.
All right. For the Brittle Bone Society, Max has already raised over £100,000, and he's only 11. Now, you wanted to raise £1,000, but so far you've already raised £2,154. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. If you want to donate to Max's Marathon Bike Ride, and I will be, justgiving.com/page/Max Marathon. Justgiving.com/page/Max Marathon. Who's going to be riding with you? Your dad's going to be riding behind you. Anybody else? Any pals?
Yes, I've got a very kind neighbour who said they would ride with me as well.
All right. And are you coming to Carfest again this year?
Hope to see you there, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, you can lead the charge. You can ride your bike around the track if you want to. You brought some biscuits. What have you brought for us?
Well, I didn't know what flavours you'd like, and you've always treated me really well, so it's my turn to do it to you. So, what flavours?
All right.
What's
Which is your favourite, Bicky, out of those?
Mine's probably the blue chocolate ones.
Yeah, chocolate digestives. Come
Chocolate
on. What have you got?
digestives.
We've got chocolate digestives. We've got the plain old digestives. I like a plain digestive, don't you?
Yeah,
I think
dunk it.
as you get, put cheese on it or something like that. You got the Fox's Crunch creams and you got the custard creams as well. Max, it's great to see you, pal. There you are in your Scouts uniform. Tell us about your Scouts.
So my Scouts, they're very kind, and they help me with the activities that might be a bit more challenging for people like me, who have Osteogenesis Imperfecta, and they help out. So they're just letting me do everything I can, but making sure I stay safe as well.
And who's your pack?
I'm first Chinham.
All right, okay, pal. Anything else you'd like to say while you're on?
A big thank you to everyone who has sponsored me already. It means a loads, and it's going to impact so many people's lives for the better in the future.
All right, once again, donate to Max's Marathon Bike Ride. For him, 26.2 miles is like, it wouldn't be a stretch to say it's akin to climbing Everest. So come on, here we go. 26.2 miles this weekend. JustGiving.com/page/Max Marathon. Get involved. Let's sponsor him now. Let's all sponsor him right now. Thank you, Max.
Thank you so much.
Control room round of applause for Supermax. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Chris.
What an awesome family. Awesome.
Virgin Radio.